Y'all saw the title. We getting into this paternity test. What you think about it? Should we be doing it? Should we do it at birth? This clip, this video, is proof that we really should be doing it at any given moment. We really need to be doing it. Just let's do it. All right, so look, right. This is paternity court with Judge Lauren Lake. I just actually just posted this comment saying I have a YouTube channel. I would like to use this clip for promotional use, please and thank you. Look, every chance I get with shows like this or whatever, I try to ask for permission, leave it on a comment. Even though I don't get a response back, I try to do that, but I'm just going to use it anyway. I didn't get a response back, but I'm a very, very small channel right now. So let's do it. Let's see what's what.
Please be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, thank you, Sean. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
This is the case of Marshall versus Pham. The Marshalls are suing Mr. Pham for $5,000 for the cost of a gender reveal party. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And Mr. Pham, you say you're not the father, so you don't owe him anything.
That's correct.
Okay, well, this sounds interesting. Let's begin.
Yes, it does.
With the plaintiffs.
Ms. Judge.
So you say he owes you the cost of the gender reveal party you were having for a baby you're expecting.
Yes, that's
Tell
correct,
the court
Your
what
Honor.
happened.
Yeah, so we had an agreement with Robert that he would be the father to both of our babies. This is my wife. We are married. We have always wanted a family. It's very important to us that the children are related. So unfortunately, the only way to do that is if they have the same father. And he made an agreement, his idea, that he would be the father to both those babies because, everything's so expensive and artificial.
Yeah, I think he won in that case. But I don't know. I mean, if he's that progressive to want to have done that, like, look, guys, this is the way the world is. And we have to talk about it. Leave it in the comments. This whole story takes a pretty big turn. I'm gonna let it ride for a little bit longer. This might be a little long video. I don't want it to be too long, but this is why men like he's not with these women. Obviously, they've already said that they're together. But yeah, this is why men should always get a paternity test. I don't care what she says. I don't care about your relationship. Get the test done.
Insemination, sperm donor, it's like so expensive. And yeah.
Yeah, he did it the old-fashioned way. Why not? Why not?
So wait, he said he made this up. Mr. Pham, you also wanted to have children?
I did.
You
yes.
all know each other and been friends?
Yes.
About 12 years since college.
Okay, so you've known each other since college.
Yes.
You also wanted to be a dad, Mr. Pham.
Yes.
Did you make up the idea that, hey, I'll father your children, that way they'll be siblings, half siblings, siblings nonetheless?
Well, initially I was pretty hesitant about helping them get pregnant, but because I've known them for so long, we were really good friends.
So wait, they say you asked them. Did they ask you or you asked them?
They initially came to me, but we agreed upon it together.
Okay, that's your side, I
Yeah.
understand. So
But
you
they
were
agreed
believing in
to
his
let him hit. Like, what's
That's
up?
correct.
Why did you agree?
Well, I've known these people for 10 years. We were really good friends. We spent a lot of time together.
She look mad right here.
A beautiful
with
couple.
the girl with the boy cut.
And they're unable to have this kid on their own. And so I agreed to help them with that.
All right.
Out of the kindness of my own heart.
Yeah,
So he consented,
I
and
bet.
you
I
all
bet it was the
started the
kindness of your
process.
heart.
Yes.
Yes.
We.
Yeah, and the bottom of your pants, right?
Oh, okay, so you all did the old-fashioned way.
Yep.
Yes.
Saved on costs.
Yep. Saved on cost.
Okay,
Yes,
got it. Got
Yeah,
it.
my man, he
Part
did his
that
thing.
We got it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Precisely.
got it.
I'm gonna move a little forward because this is I'm gonna move a little forward with this.
From you, Mr. Pham. So you're at the gender reveal party,
That's correct.
the one you agreed to pay for.
Yes, under the terms that they were my kids.
Okay, that's
that part.
understandable. What is it about her interaction with her ex that made you just fly off the handle and decide, I'm not paying?
Well, she's saying they were speaking outside, Your Honor. I believe they were doing a lot more than just speaking outside.
Oh,
As a matter of fact,
what did you see?
well, there was a couple things. Initially, I saw them dancing very intimately on the dance floor. And when I say
Freak
intimately, I mean,
dancing.
it looked
They
like
was freak
they were
dancing.
having intercourse with clothes on.
What?
Freak dancing.
And on top of that, when they didn't think that anyone noticed,
She know. Look at her face. You saw that face. No, that is the face of like we wasn't dancing like that. We wasn't doing all. But it's a lie. A lie. Look.
exchanged kisses, fondling with each other, doing God knows what else. And so that's when I approached them.
Did y'all have liquor at this gender reveal?
There
I was sober, Your
yes,
Honor.
Kevin
I was
was
sober.
drunk.
We were, of
They were
course,
drunk.
drinking,
Of course we were sober.
But Robert had been drinking, and as had Kevin.
It was open bar.
Wait a minute. But they both. Wait. They was
Went up
both.
to
Wait.
them
Hold on.
and
Did y'all have liquor at this gender reveal?
There
I was sober, Your
yes,
Honor.
Kevin
I was
was
sober.
drunk.
We were, of course,
Yeah,
not
of
drinking.
course we were sober.
but
Oh, okay. I thought you said, of course,
Robert
we
had
were
been
drinking, like,
and
oh.
as had Kevin.
It was open
Oh,
bar.
somebody was drunk.
Yes.
Somebody was doing something.
I went up to them and confronted them about the situation, and that's when she was actually defending her ex-husband, talking about how he was so much better in bed and all of this crazy nonsense. It was just bizarre.
But
Yeah,
see,
she don't wanna
was
believe
pregnant,
it.
So she said she didn't have a drink. Because you know sometimes they say a drunk person's words are a sober person's thoughts. But they weren't drinking. So she started telling you how the ex-husband was better in bed than you.
That's correct.
Were you saying that, Ms. Marshall?
I was not. And
Oh, he's making all of this up.
the interaction between Kevin and I on the side of the restaurant, from untrained eyes, looked suggestive. Kevin was drunk. He was happy for us that we are having a
Untrained eye though. Come on, sis. You wanted that old thing back.
family, and he was getting a little affectionate, maybe overly affectionate, and I didn't want to cause a scene. I knew that he was happy for me, so I went along with it.
So he was like hugging you
Yeah.
and I'm so happy for you,
Yes.
but being a little bit too handsy.
Yes, and I knew he means well. It was not any kind of anything like that. And
You weren't offended by it. You just felt like it was somebody that had had a few too many to drink and that was very familiar with you.
Yes,
So
Your
they
Honor.
were kind of overstepping the
Yes.
personal boundaries.
Yes, and I didn't want to make a scene at this party, so it was.
You let him rock out.
So
He's
when
your
Mr.
ex-husband,
Pham
right? You let him rock
confronted
out.
you,
Let him
like,
do what he did.
Well, wait, if you like this with your ex, I don't know if this baby is mine or not. What did you say?
Again, I was not making a scene, trying to mitigate the situation. Like, it's all good. There's nothing problem.
I want fellas to pay attention to this. I mean, like, yeah, they're lesbians or whatever, but you know, just her connotation, everything, her speech, vocals, everything about her just screams, you're lying. You weren't drunk. You know exactly what happened. Homeboy over there, you know, he made a decision to say, hey, you know, I'm gonna get both you females pregnant. This is the deal. I'll pay for both the kids because I want kids too. Something went down. I mean, y'all in court today, so what's up?
What's happening here? I don't know what he's talking about you are so much better in
Mr.
bed than I
Pham,
am.
let me ask you something.
You know.
Were you
You
drinking?
know what he
because
talking about. You know what he
think
talking
your
about.
Judgment was impaired a little bit. Maybe you were just being a little paranoid.
I don't
or
drink, Your
extra.
Honor. I
You
was
don't drink at
sober.
all. You sober. You saw what you saw.
I saw what I saw.
What did
And
you
as-
see?
I saw hands going in places where they shouldn't have been going,
Okay, Robert. Okay.
lips making connections with necks, and it was just a situation that shouldn't have happened. It just was.
So once you confronted her and she said, listen, it's nothing. Like, he's had some drinks. I'm fine. There's nothing. I'm not. That did not ease your doubt?
Not at all, Your Honor. I know Ashley. I've known her for 10 years, and there was a look in her eyes that let me know that there was something much more going on with her and her ex-husband. And
Look, men know. Okay? You say he's just a friend, and you say he's just a friend. Come on. Like, no, look, we grown folk, grown people, everybody, like, we get it. You know? You wanted that old thing back. And this man is only in court. He probably wouldn't even cared if that's what her and her ex was doing, because it's between her and her of what goes on, right? That's what so homeboy don't even care. He wants to make sure, like, okay, are those kids mine? That's why we here. Paternity was up. So this is like two kind of cases in one, right?
you know what? His ex-husband even looked at me. Her ex-husband even looked at me and told me that they wanted him initially to be the father.
Oh.
And that.
And you know why? You know why they probably wanted him? But ultimately went with Bruce Lee over there? Because the original bull was probably broke as fuck. Asian bull got some dollars in the bank. That's how they was like, look, I do want you. And that, look at her face. Look. You see the one right here with the glasses? Yeah, it was the original. You can see in both their faces that they whoever her husband was, that's was like, look, we could do it like this. But homeboy was probably a convict, he's probably just a loser. Probably good and bad, but he was a loser. So that's why they went with Bruce Lee over there. So let's do it. Let's kick it.
Was another red flag.
So he said, so he was like, listen, they wanted me to be the father at first, but I didn't want to do it, so now you're doing it.
No, Judge. That's not what I'm getting here. And that's why the Asian boy look at you like, no, he was a loser and he was broke. And that's look, guys, listen. All right. I'm not going to sit here and act like we don't know what goes on in the world. We all see enough Instagram. We all see enough shorts. We all see enough videos to know what's going on. All right. Just because women say they're lesbians, that don't necessarily mean that they're lesbians. All right. That's just the fact about it. Women are naturally attracted to men, and men are naturally attracted to women. That's just the way it is. That's the biology behind it. Whatever you want to do on the side, whatever you want to do extra, that's just something you're doing. But naturally, a woman will always be attracted to a man, and naturally, a man will always be attracted to a woman. I don't give a shit how you slice it. You can cap it up. You can have all the caps at lids. I don't care. It don't matter. Gay, straight, lesbo, whatever. It's only two genders.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And now you have doubt.
And now I have
About
doubt.
just Ashley's baby or Katrina's as well?
At the very least, Ashley's baby. And I don't know if Katrina seems to be completely content and enabling this whole situation. So
Robert,
if she's cool with that,
you know that that's
it makes
a
me
reach.
question whether
That
or
is
not
such
she's
a reach.
also having sex with
You know
other
what? We
men.
are in a committed adult relationship.
Oh, I just had a light bulb. So are you feeling like they may have been having sex with her ex and you because their intent was to make sure they conceived? So maybe he was a part of this too, and whoever gets us pregnant first, we're pregnant.
That's correct, Your Honor. And if I'm going to
You
be
think
paying,
that was the plan?
No, it wasn't the plan, Judge. You're being very disingenuous. I think you know the plan was. The plan was the guy, homegirl, the boy cut, her ex-husband was supposed to have been the father at first, but somewhere down the line, they both decided, well, he can't be because of this, because of that. Me personally, I believe he was broke, and I believe these women are probably broke too. Look, it costs money to have babies, and I think Asian boy Bruce Lee, I think that he got some dollars in the bank. He probably have already said like, "Hey, I like you too. Oh, you guys are really great. You guys are a really great couple. Let me get you both pregnant." I don't know, but what it reads to me is that, yeah, definitely. So I'm gonna see what he got to say. I'm gonna move it along.
From what they told me, that wasn't supposed to be the plan. From what they told me, I was supposed to be the father.
Exactly. That's really what it is. I believe. Look, this guy doesn't drink. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't seem like. I think he's very inclined with his faculties. Somebody's lying here, and I doubt it's him.
Correct.
And if I'm
you
supposed
are.
to be the one
Because
paying,
then
I'm
they
the
wouldn't
father.
be siblings because one of you could have gotten, yeah.
Correct. Yes.
But your point was maybe they had tried this previously with him, and now they're trying it with me, and now you have doubt.
that's correct.
Coming up.
So before we get to the ruling,
So we're gonna go ahead and just go to the thing. I think we got enough context about this whole thing.
as well.
No, Robert, you know that you're the father.
No, he doesn't. Look. You see how? Let me go back.
Well, we have that result as well.
The judge
No,
ain't.
Robert, you know that you're the father. You know that you're the father. You were there.
We're gonna find out.
We slept
We're
together.
gonna find out.
Look, yes, you two slept together. He made sure his Asian soldiers marched right up on in there. He made sure y'all cool, but her right here, Ella DeGeneres, she had other plans, right?
Okay.
The judge already know.
As it relates to the unborn child of Ashley Marshall, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Pham, you are not the father.
I knew it. And you try to have me pay for it.
He's not the father.
Don't be looking all surprised. You knew what you did. You knew what you did. No, but seriously though, this I wanted to, use this as backdrop. He definitely wasn't the father. I'm gonna let it play out a little more.
Ms. Marshall.
Wow.
I don't even know what to say. So you've been lying to me this entire time, Ashley?
I have not been lying to you.
Oh, obviously you have. You said it was just a kiss.
Oh, it was a kiss? Well, I guess it was more than that.
We'll talk about
That's that Detroit coming out. But obviously it was more than a kiss. But
So,
I can't believe you would humiliate me like this in a courtroom.
We'll talk about
I absolutely cannot believe this.
Ms. Marshall,
here's the thing about the audience, though. The audience is very trained because if this was a man and a woman, or it seems like the audience, they seem to only react when, like, reacting, shouting or yelling or clapping when the man is the father, and the man had the man was protesting that he may not have been the father. And once he's proven to be the father, that's when the whole audience, all the women, oh my God, take care of that baby, take care of that baby. But then here, but that's just how programmed this whole society is, though. But that's for a later show.
are you ready to admit something that perhaps you weren't ready to admit before these paternity results? Because I will always say this: plaintiffs may lie and defendants may lie, but the DNA, it never lies.
Nope, and you're right about that, Judge. You are so right. You are so right. Look, that's what I'm trying to say, guys. And the man was right. She tried to get him to pay for a baby that wasn't his and surreptitiously try to make him believe that he was the father when indeed he wasn't. Shout out to the man. Shout out to Bruce Lee. Bro, you are setting a precedent because that's how all men are supposed to be. you are supposed to ask questions. You are supposed to get a paternity result. Because let me tell you something. Once your name goes on that birth certificate, it doesn't matter whether or not it's proven that you are the father or not. You have to go through a whole mess of legalese to not have to pay for that child. So here's the thing. If you got a hunch, go with it. But if you want to leave it alone, leave it alone. But leave it alone. Don't bring it up when the child is 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. Y'all got all these memories and all. Leave it alone. But that's why I'm such an advocate for paternity tests being done as soon as the baby is born. Therefore, there's no attachments. Therefore, there's no love loss. Okay? And I don't care how you feel about the mother. You leave her with her baby right there in that hospital. Do not care what anyone has to say about you. It's not yours. But see, the reason why they don't offer paternity tests at birth is because a system has to survive. What's that system? It's called child support. It's called welfare. It's called this. It's called that. Gentlemen, you got one precious thing on this earth, and that's your sperm. Protect it. Protect it at all costs. Stop going out here slinging your dick and pumping and dumping and any random ass broad out here, because that's how you get a jail sentence for 18 years. And I'm out of here. Y'all better, look, this is it. This is it. Y'all better nut up. Y'all better figure it out, because this is the Rubicon. We ain't going nowhere.